Love Yahweh, God Yahweh, Creator Yahweh, Elohim, Elohim. This is God Yahweh, love Elohim. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 3 o'clock, August 3rd, 2024. This message once again is from my Hey I Saw Him file, where we are dealing with David Rockefeller Banneker, Elohim, I am God Yahweh, of the banking system of 1938 with the bank accounts with the Granite Discovery and Smithsonian Institution about the cell phone that I'm holding, the video that I recorded, the manuals from Course of Miracles and things of that nature. The Department of Education is what we're continuing with in the public school system that I, David Rockefeller Banneker, I am God Yahweh Elohim. I did start the public school system there with class of 74, Thomas Jefferson High School there, with even myself, Hoover Yoel, being in that first graduating class for my system there, where we offered our names into the system in 1974. All right, this message is about intellectual property. Once again, I am God Yahweh, creator of intellectual property. And the question from angels was an explanation as to why things could seem to be confusing from time to time. That is a great question. God is not the author of the confusion. I am. Elohim, Elohim. And since your creator was never able to call my name Elohim, Elohim in my presence, where I am God Yahweh, my name was already the creator name Love, Elohim, Elohim, before that. Therefore, priority. That's one word registered in your intellectual property that you can learn from, that I created intellectual property, me, God, Yahweh, and you can learn how to be godly when you learn more about the entity that creates your priority. The word priority obviously is a 5-letter word, root word, prior. And things that you was associated with prior sort of determines your priority. For example, disposition is a set of natural expressions or natural inclinations. Disposition of Elohim, which creates dispositions, is a collection of memories, I suppose, that is in English sometimes defined as a character. That's where you have your likes and your dislikes, your preferences and the things that you don't really want. Things that your favorite things and the things that you, maybe at another time. These things like that, which determines who you are in a greater environment of, I suppose, other human beings or peoples. I am God Yahweh, love Elohim. My disposition is called love Elohim first, where I am God Yahweh. Therefore, priority, animal instincts could help to understand why priorities seem to clash between two people other than their nationality and their ethnicity, which already is registered with my banking system with me, David Rockefeller Banneker, in 1938. I am God Yahweh Elohim of these United States. And so your ethnicity or your nationality is about what your entire people were learning from their very first awareness of Elohim, whenever that was. For Elohim is creating the future. As I am standing here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, August 3rd, 2024. And where Elohim is creating the future, females would definitely be there. And I, God Yahweh, love Elohim, Elohim. I will be there also. Therefore, priority is about your prior experiences, your prior choices, your prior options, your prior decisions. Elohim creates choices. Elohim creates decisions. Elohim creates options. Elohim creates experiences. Eventually, your disposition is not a priority. It already defines what's natural to you. Therefore, the word natural is inside your intellectual property created by me, God Yahweh. And naturally, you can learn your own nature and that which is natural for you, even while Elohim is creating you right now and in the future, actually. Where light is shining, Elohim is already there. Therefore, The priority that you have is something other than your natural inclinations or the nature that you have. Therefore, it's not an argument. What are the things that you like and the things that you dislike? This is who you are. It's not an argument. What are the things that you are compatible with and the things that you are incompatible with? That is an argument. The things that you're incompatible with is how the world of devil worshippers, I suppose, or demonic worshippers, that world that tried to force relationships. Your Elohim never created a relationship of love Elohim in my presence where I am God Yahweh. For I was already the creator named Love Elohim Elohim before you ever knew your creator. Me, God Yahweh. Therefore, priority. Your creator does not have a prior experience of creating Elohim with Elohim. I am the creator God Yahweh of planet Plymouth Love Elohim, which is the first planet created within this universe, which is where the U.S. and USA began with the Bank of Bankers system with myself, David Rockefeller Banneker. And I am the creator God Yahweh of this planet, Venus, the planet of Love Elohim, where I'm standing August 3rd, 2024, this afternoon. So, your Elohim that did not create relationship first, it knows of me. 100%. Therefore, it would be a participant and a listener and even maybe a responder through the YouTube that I'm sending these messages from my cell phone here through social media. And I did create video and audio recorders and computers and things like that, even with my Henry Ford Motors company with me, God Yahweh, Love Elohim. Yes. So, priority. Your priority becomes an issue sometimes when you are asked or maybe even dictated to choose an option. And all of your prior experiences becomes Elohim actions through you. And it automatically chooses for you, in my humble opinion, being God Yahweh. For it is Elohim that is the doer generally of everything. Even your choices and disbeliefs and beliefs, the things that you want to be a part of and the things you don't want to be a part of, Elohim is creating itself with you there. So a priority sometimes could cause panic. If you all of a sudden has to make something a priority, like your kitchen sink stop working, or your bathtub stop working, or your toilet stop flushing, or maybe the fuse box stop working at your house. Things that are priority or essentials of life or something like that. Then you just have to deal with the system. The system has things in place already there. All right. So your priority is about your prior experiences, your prior learnings, your prior understandings. All this is where Elohim word, unspoken by you, is still creating you, and it's trying to create the proper environment for you, for the Elohim that it has within you, which I simply call Elohim of Elohim. That energy is still Elohim doing there. Therefore, your natural nature, I like the word compatibility. And when I use my word banking system with the United States of America, I could just spell the word compatibility with myself, since I already know my name already. Yes, Pharaoh Thoth. Therefore, your natural inclinations, your disposition, your likes, your preferences, your dislikes, only if a world tries to force a relationship do I believe that an issue of priority becomes necessary and essential for you to make a choice and choose something. Other than that, you're already incompatible with things, which allows you to become the person that you are. For example, if you take a seed of marijuana seed, like marijuana kush, you can plant it inside of a pot, a pot, plant pot or something. Or you could plant it inside of a yard. Or you could take it to a greenhouse and maybe put it with other plants or something right there, and it grows in a certain environment. It's not a priority in that sense. What I mean is that Elohim is creating your disposition, and what your prior experiences, I think that's the best word that I have at this moment.